On my laptop screen are two different OPay account statements, and there's something wrong with it, and that's the reason why you should never use an OPay account to apply for a visa, especially UK visa, right? Unless you can actually fix this, right? I don't use OPay, but I've seen this happen a couple of times, and I tell clients, if you cannot fix this, then please do not use your OPay account to apply for a visa. And I'm going to show you this thing in a jiffy. Now, this is a UK refusal notice that a client brought to us just yesterday, right? She was refused a UK visa, and this is what happened. In support of this, you have provided a personal bank statement from OPay Bank. This is the UK speaking. Account number ending 5317 with closing balance of 0.00 naira. And I am not satisfied that the information provided demonstrates that you have the necessary funds to cover the cost of your trip. It's if necessary, along with the information provided, does not demonstrate your income or how you support yourself daily. I am therefore not satisfied you have provided a reliable portrayal of your financial circumstances. And this right here is the problem, because if you look at this OPay account right now, it says total debit this, total credit is this. So total debit and total credit is the same number, right? So the amount that came in is the amount that you spent. So that means that you do not have any opening balance and you do not have any closing balance. Now, when we saw this with this woman's account, I was alarmed. So I called somebody to download an OPay bank statement and send it to me. And this is the account that they sent to me, the exact same thing. Oh, total debit, total credit, opening balance, closing balance. And I told her something. I said, the agent that did this application for you should have seen this. Because we have had this scenario before. If I show you our workflow that we used to do UK visa application, you see opening balance, closing balance as some of the things that we pay attention to when we are doing UK visa application. So if you cannot call your bank and make sure that your bank statement is not showing 0 opening balance and 0 closing balance, please do not use it for your visa application, because it's a problem. Now, we had an issue recently. Somebody applied for a UK visa and presented a Union Bank account statement that was downloaded online. In that statement, their opening balance was taken and was reflected in the bank statement as a deposit. And it was also calculated as the amount of deposit that has come into the account in the period of that bank statement. Because of this, the UK refused that application. But this was a mistake of that particular bank. I had a situation recently where I was applying for a visa for myself, and I went to First Bank and printed a bank statement. When I took that and looked at it, I knew something was wrong with that bank statement. I just couldn't figure out what it was, and I paid attention closely, and I saw that I knew the monies that entered my account, and I knew where those monies came from in that period, right? And I wasn't seeing it on that particular bank statement. I went back to the bank and I said, no, this bank statement you are giving me is not correct, right? It is not correct. They're like, how? I said, check your system. They checked their system and they saw that what they printed for me and what's on my bank account, they are two different things, right? So they now said that they haven't. So if I hadn't paid attention to it, if I didn't know what was on my bank, it would have been a problem. So that is why sometimes people come to us. Somebody was telling me the other day that a lady sent us a bank statement that she wanted to use for her visa application. I can't find it. I would have shown you guys that, and I told her this bank statement will not work. We have had those kind of scenarios a lot of time. People come to us and I tell them, you see this your statement, it is not going to work, right? And this is why, and that's the work of your agent, to look at all of these things and tell you, based on the rules of this company, this is not going to work. Based on the rules of this and that, this is not going to work. Do this to increase your chances at an approval. That is the work of your agent in most cases. So if your agent is not doing that for you, maybe you should be doing your application yourself, which is what I also advocate right here at No Agent Travel Guide. One of the major reasons why UK visas get refused is it's about money, basically, right? Opening balance, closing balance, your expenses, right? Your income, additional income, unexplained large deposit, stuff like that, right? And we'll take time to actually fix all of these things every time we're applying for a UK visa application.